Shalom. And I'm going to start off blaming all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wachach, Chodesh, that belongs to my teachers, the apostles, and elders, the great millstone. And salutations to you, Akim, that's out there listening. Pushing forward this word with truth and sincerity. And if you, Akwat, as well, that's listening with sincerity. All right, today, just coming back at you guys through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And Jake will get pierced by Egypt, okay, or Pharaoh, all right, because we know that the modern day Egypt today is none other than America, Babylon the Great, right? When you go in Revelation 11 and 8, it shows to you how that the modern day Egypt is America. So Jake will get pierced by America, man, because what? They're trusting in this government, okay? They're trusting in DJ Trump. All right, thinking that DJ Trump's going to be for their benefit. But soon, they're going to come to find out that, hey, it is not so. Okay? Because us as a people, we're supposed to put our trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Not men, okay, not these other nations, but rather in the Lord. And you have instances in the scriptures where the Lord told us to do such and such. Like, for instance, with Jeremiah, when the Babylonians came to take us down, the Lord told us to just go into captivity, just follow them. But what? Jake refused to take heed to the counsel and went to seek aid from Egypt. And what happened? They still went to captivity. They still got destroyed. Okay? Now let's read this. This is Revelation 11 and verse 8. It says, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of their great city." Okay, whose dead bodies? Our dead bodies, meaning what? Dead spiritually, not knowing who we are. Okay, Proverbs 21 and 16 tells you how that those that go out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. Okay, so those dead bodies were referring to us being dead spiritually, not knowing who we are, not knowing our power. Okay, and that great city is none other than America. All right, it says, which spiritually is called Sodom in Egypt. Why is it called Sodom? If you have eyes and you see the videos and you see what's going on down there in America, you could clearly see how that it is spiritually Sodom. These flamers have all the rights in the world, man. They're walking everywhere. Transformers, Decepticons, everything, man. Okay? And spiritually Egypt, because what? Hey, America, once again, is that modern day Egypt. And Egypt representing oppression. Okay? And when you get that word Egypt, it's Mizraim, which means double straits. Okay, and currently right now, hey, we are in double straits, man. Esau is oppressing us like no tomorrow. Okay, Jeremiah 50 and 33 speaks about how that the northern and the southern kingdom were oppressed together, and what the oppressors refused to let them go. Yeah, that's in America, and the different places that were scattered. Okay, where also our Lord was crucified. Yeah, the image of our Lord was crucified, man. Okay. Cool. So now let's get this in Isaiah 36, going back to the point of the lesson, how that Jake is going to get pierced by Egypt. Okay, because they have a strong faith and hope in Babylon, man, and the government, and it's just like, wow, why? Well, we're supposed to trust in our Lord, man. Okay, this is Isaiah 36 and verse 6. It says, "Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt. Whereupon, if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him." That's straight facts. Okay, y'all niggas want to lean on Egypt? Y'all want to lean on Pharaoh, DJ Trump? Hey, he's going to pierce your ass, man. Okay? And that will happen physically. You will get pierced physically. Because we know one of the prophecies that have to take place is what? The MOTB, the mark of the beast, which is the sea hip, right? And we have a strong belief that DJ Trump will be that man to push forward that system, to push forward that prophecy, man, where the sea hip will have to be implemented. Okay, it's a belief, right? It's not a doctrine, it's a belief. We believe that he's the man, okay? Only time will tell, right? But hey, Jake was gonna get pierced physically, and they will get pierced in the sense of them being persecuted by America, man, by the government. Okay, because Esau wants to bring order out of chaos. He wants chaos to come, okay? And he's going to bring that chaos by what? Destroying you, Jakes, because he doesn't like you, Jakes. Jake thinks Esau loves him and, oh, yo, Esau changed. No, he still has that perpetual hatred towards you. And very soon, y'all niggas are going to find out, man. Okay? You will get pierced. All right? And here it is. The prophets were telling our people, come to the Lord, rather. But they're not taking heed, man. They're seeking counsel from Egypt. Let's get this. This is Isaiah 30. And our people always did this, man. In their history, whenever particular enemies will come up against us, like I brought the example with the Babylonians, right? Whenever particular enemies will come up against us, they will go to who? To the neighboring nations. The neighboring nations for help. And one of those main neighboring nations was Egypt, man. They would always go, oh, give us some help, give us some horses. While there's in the law, there's a commandment to say to the king not to go seek help from Egypt. You know, let's get that real quick. There's a law where it says that, you know, not to trust. Man, where was it again? It's in Deuteronomy, I think, where it says, you know, don't go to Egypt for horses or whatnot. Let me see if I can find that. Bear with me. So right, Egypt and horses, I think it should show up. I think it's this year. Hold on. This is Deuteronomy 17 and verse, we'll start at verse 15. It says, thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee. Hold on. You know what? Let's start at 14. This is Deuteronomy 17 and verse 14. It says, when thou art come into the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee, and shall possess it, and shall dwell therein, and shall say, I will set a king over me, like as all the nations that are about me. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy power shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. Okay, so clearly here, and our law is saying that we ought not to have any king except, you know, one of our brethren to be over us. And here it is now, you know, Jake is spiritually accepting a stranger to be their king, man. Okay, DJ Trump. All right, not only that, you know, they're trusting in this system, okay, to be their king, to be their father. All right, and that's going off. That's sinning right there. Okay, because we're reading in the law, right? It says, verse 16, but he shall not multiply horses to himself, nor cause the people to return to Egypt, to the end that he should multiply horses. For as much as the Lord hath said unto you, ye shall henceforth return no more that way. See, so within the law right here, you know, our king, he was not supposed to go and get supplies and get, you know, forces from Egypt. Okay, well, what would be the reason for him to multiply horses into himself? To fortify his army, right? Because the Lord doesn't want that, man. Yeah, like it says, the victory does not come from the host nor the horse. The Lord brings the victory whenever you're faced with an enemy in war or whatnot, man. Okay, certain laws are set in place for us to trust in the Lord. That's why the Lord put these certain commandments, not to go there, not to trust a stranger, so on and so forth, because what he wants you to trust in him. Okay, but once again, Jake, hey, what are they doing? Hey, let's get this. Isaiah 30 and verse 1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. You see, they're taking counsel, but not of the Lord, right? They're adding sin to sin, because what? Once again, like we read, you're not supposed to go to any foreigner, and right here it says Egypt, okay, to fortify your army, in order to set them king over thee. So if you're going to someone else other than the Lord to take counsel, to take covering, to take shelter, that's adding sin to sin. Okay, and what is sin? The transgressions of the law. And we got the law on that, man. How we're not supposed to let a stranger over us. Okay, and what has Jake done? They have put a stranger over them. Okay? Really, man, our people, we're not supposed to partake in these political like as far as voting. Let's put it like that. Okay, because when you're voting, you're basically saying, I want this nigga to be king over me. We're not supposed to partake of that. Our vote is already set up already. Our vote is for Yahweh Shai. Okay, that's who our king is going to be. So us as a people, we're not supposed to partake in that, man. These political campaigns and, you know, casting your vote. Like, what's wrong with you? You know? It says, verse 2, that I walk to go down to Egypt and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. That's what Jake is doing. They're going to Egypt. They didn't ask at the Lord's mouth. They didn't come to the prophets and say, yo, is it wise for us to trust in this guy, to trust in the system? They didn't come to us. They went in their own will to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, because Pharaoh seems strong, that, yo, no one's going to take him down, right? He has all these horses, all these chariots. That's one thing that Egypt was known for breeding horses. You know, ancient Egypt, they were very well known for breeding horses, and, you know, they had good chariots or whatnot. You know, that was one of the main places people would go and get, you know, horses for their army, right? Because they were breeding horses over there. So, you know, Jake sees all that, and, oh, yeah, I'm going to trust you. Oh, these guys are strong. No one can take him down. Oh, they have all this military strength with the horses, because horses was major in battle, right? So now Jake is doing the same thing, seeing how that America is so strong. Yo, this is the dog, a big dog. It's the bully on the block. Let me side with them, rather. Right? But, hey, that's not supposed to be so. Verse 3, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. And that's the facts of the matter. That is going to be your shame, your confusion, because, hey, what Egypt is going to pierce you. Okay, you're going to come to find out it was better to trust in the Lord. Okay? Because Egypt is not for your benefit once more. Egypt is looking to oppress you even more. They're looking to oppress you to the point that they're going to oppress your thoughts. Yo, Esau is really looking to oppress your thoughts, man, to find out, yo, what are you thinking about? And if it's against my rules, if it's against my ideologies, you'll be penalized. That's what Esau wants to do, man. He wants to oppress your thoughts. So why would you trust in a system like that, man? Why are you trusting in oppression, man? Oh, let's get that, man. Jake is trusting in oppression, which is crazy. You know, after all these years, man, you know, you've been oppressed in this country for so long, and then now Esau is giving you the illusion of freedom, and then you think like, oh yeah, oh he changed. You know, he has given us freedom. He has given us equality. Well, here it is. You're the better people. Man, Jake is completely through. Let's get this. Let's see. I think it's Isaiah. It's still in Isaiah 30, I think. Yeah. Hold on. This is Isaiah 30 and verse 12. It says, wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly in an instant. Yeah, because you have trust in oppression, hey, the Lord will punish you for that, man. You know, Jake is always fighting to be free, but yet who are they going to get that freedom? Their own oppressors, man. Madness. Okay? The only person that's going to give you freedom is your Lord. Because he's the one that put you in the state that you are, man. And he wants you to, hey, acknowledge your fault. And then from there on, you acknowledge your fault, you recognize him as your power, then hey, he's going to give you that freedom. It's simple as that, man. But Jake is doing all these campaigns, these marchings, and this, that, doing backflips, trying to please Esau to get equality, freedom. Through. Okay, but as far as for the elect, it's, hey, us, man, hey, we have received that freedom, man. Okay, we're in the stages where the Lord has given us a peace of mind via this truth. And ultimately, once we get delivered, that's when the freedom is going to be finalized. Okay? Because we're still oppressed here. We're still in captivity. But the thing is, we don't have a captive mindset. Okay? Because we understand and know that, hey, very soon we will be delivered. It starts in the mind first, right? Hey, those shackles that we had in the mind before, prior to being in the world, they're off now. Now we're just waiting for those physical shackles to be taken off. We're just waiting for our oppressors to be taken down. You know what I mean? But as far as for the rest of our people, they're still they have that captive mindset, man. Let's get this last one in Isaiah 10 and verse 20. It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, and such as are escaped of the house of Israel, of the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the Holy One of Israel, in truth." See? Us, we're not going to stay no more in oppression. We're going to stay on those that smote us, Esau, Edom, and these other nations that partook in our downfall. We're not going to stay on them. We're not going to trust them. We're going to stay up on the Lord, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. Okay? 2/3, the rest of our people, hey, they could stay on the guy that keeps smiting them. Because them, they have Stockholm syndrome. They love their master. They love their oppressors, which is a very destructive mindset. Okay, but us, hey, we got out of that. The Lord took us out of that, man. Now we see clearly. We know who our enemies are. Okay, and we know who to trust in to destroy our enemies, man. Okay? Lord willing, we're the elect. We will not get pierced by Egypt, man. And that's straight facts. Hey, I'm going to close it off there, man. By giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Wachach Chodesh. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Until next time, I'm going to say Shalom.